My name is Marlen Mouliou. I'm professor of museology at the National and Kapodistrian University of Athens and coordinator of CIVI's Open Labs at the university. I'm here to speak about a recent experience in one of the service learning projects we developed within the framework of this European project on service learning. And I'm delighted to have with me one of my students and one partner, civil society partner, who was a key to the success of this project. Service learning is integral to the way we teach and we do museum work, because museums are social agents. We often say that museums are agents of social change, so they cannot work without civic engagement and partnerships, important partnerships with social stakeholders. And this is part of our work. So I've been using service learning methodology for many years, perhaps without knowing that service learning was what I was doing. Discovering through the Open Labs the term and the methodology enlightened my work and gave it a more robust framework to make it even stronger and more visible in the community of the university.
So I'm Alexandra Peirounaki. I'm a master's student of museum studies and I'm a participant of the SL project.
I am Pinelopi Iliaskou, a dance curator and teacher of music and movement. In this project, I represent Duncan Dance Research Center, a contemporary dance and residency center that focuses on research, choreographic creation and education.
So one of the courses of the Master Program of Museum Studies is on the conceptual design of exhibitions in museums and in cultural organizations that have historical significance. And the Duncan Center is renowned for its history, for its legacy, for its important research. So at the beginning of the semester, when I was looking for potential new partnerships for creating a project for my students, I remember Duncan. Serendipity helped, because it was a time that I met Pinelopi, who is extremely important in her field of work, and we immediately glued together and we decided that we want to create this partnership. So everything went very well from the beginning. There was flow. What we wanted to create was to create a partnership that would lead our students, my students, to think about the Duncans, Isadora Duncan and Raymond Duncan, their history, their legacy, their principles, and how we can reuse them in contemporary life, and use all this framework to create a design, conceptual design for interpretation of the center. Not only for the users of the center, but also for the whole community. The center is right in the middle of a neighborhood, which is in the most remote part of the borough, overlooking Athens, the sea, and the Acropolis.
We designed an eco-friendly exhibition which has many aspects. Some part of it take place inside the center, so the community can come visit the center, learn about the history, the values and the sustainable culture of the place. But also we did develop a museum kit that travels outside the center, and so it's a way to reach community on where it is, such as schools, markets and places like that.
We had regular meetings with the students and exchanged ideas about the way they were elaborating the project. So there was a constant feedback, and it was a practice of co-learning. That's something that I enjoyed really in this process.
Well, the course of conceptual design, I would say that it's the most crucial, necessary, and the one that is needed the most for our professional career. Usually what happens with academia is that you get the knowledge, but you don't know how to apply it in a real life situation as a professional. So that part that we had the chance to see in practice, such a demanding and challenging course, was really crucial for us.
So what this project made me more aware is the value of reflection. Not that we didn't reflect before, but we reflected in a more free-flow way. Now I understood how important it is to have a more robust methodology for reflection time, for registering these reflections and integrating them in the next phase of the development. Of course, every time is a challenge how you can create partnerships with civil society members, and that is not based on always on a toolkit, but on human relationships. So, if anything, what challenges me more through this project is to do my best at my university, make all my efforts to institutionalize service learning, to bring the term more into the everyday life of the university, to make it more visible and known to my colleagues, and really transform all the courses into this kind of practice. Combining lectures, yes, always lectures in the theater rooms, but doing practice outside the university. I can see the enthusiasm of my students, their engagement, their commitment, their professionalism. It was so much more than one teacher can expect from a module that is squeezed within 3 months, 4 months of development. So it is really an amazing project that made my students feel very confident, built their teamwork, management skills, which are very important for our profession, and stay committed and together until the end. This is a key lesson for their life in the profession.
So I couldn't agree more. The only thing that I would like to add is that mentoring was really important, because we had the chance to have mentors, not only a professor who has a huge experience as a curator and also as in academics, but also the mentorship from the center that has a huge experience in such international projects.
It enriched our perspective because we saw our work also under their eyes, through their eyes. And also what was important for us is how there was a flow between the academic field and the cultural field and the practical field, and also how that individual was meeting constantly the collective, something that is very important for our structure as well. And I recall Donna Haraway, who says that every little political act can be a seed that is thrown to the field of the society and can grow later. And I strongly believe that these projects can act as seeds. Bye. Bye, and thank you.